Okay, chat, let's get this show on the road. I hope you're well. What's poppin'? I don't know what's going on with my mic. I hope the audio quality isn't too bad. I'm gonna work on getting a new headset to record with now because that's what we need. But regardless, after having audio troubles for nearly an hour, your boy is live with Music Mondays. And we're here. So if you don't know, Music Mondays is my weekly talk show and podcast where we discuss everything and anything, including underground content, news content, literally everything, but mostly to do with art and underground aspects. I hope you're all well. I hope you had a good week. And let's get into it. So, updates. Um, since last week, um, episode 28 is out now on my channel as well. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Um, and I hope you all had a good week, man. I hope you all had a good week. This audio stuff is kind of really disappointing to me, so just bear with me in the show. I'm gonna try to do my best and just carry along. But I hope you all had a really good week. I hope everything's well. Like I said, episode 28 is out now. And of course that's YouTube slash Zomb Slays. But as for this week, we have a really good episode on our hands, chat. We have actually a good artist review, Music Mondays updates, thoughts on art and business, and just a couple other quick updates that will be good. So, um, updates here. Let's see. So, last week we discussed the state of Music Mondays and where we're at with the website and everything like that. Um, Still working hard. Everything's coming along well. I've actually seen what our new website's going to look like, and it's going to be fucking insane. Um, we're just working really hard for you guys. So without further ado, let me just not even gas this up too much, but just know that everything is gonna come right back to normal. And it like all in all, um, I think that what happened to Music Mondays was probably a good thing. Because now we're just we're just moving in the proper direction that we were meant to go. Um, Fixed? No. But we'll just we'll just keep rocking with it. And we'll keep pushing forward. But regardless, like I said, episode 28 is live on the YouTube channel now, youtube.com/zombslays. So go check that out. A couple featured artists, couple everything. Really good rants in there too. That's the rant with the baby situation and everything like that. So, nonetheless, um, we're gonna be discussing a handful of uh, interesting subjects today. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Um, An interesting topic that I had saw people discussing, more so on Twitter, um, just in a way that was kind of ironic to me. And the subject is really like art and business. And I think people really get it confused because you see a bunch of people talking about how it's like everybody just wants to go back to the like fuck it mindset and like we'll just drop whenever we want to drop and who cares, let's just drop here. Who cares, art's for everybody. This, that, and the third. If I feel like dropping a song, I'm gonna drop a song. People can drop all the time, drop 40 songs, whatever the fucking case may be. And the point of people saying all these things is they claim there's no rules to this shit. But at the end of the day, if you want to have a successful career in music as an artist and as a creative, as a professional, there's ways to present yourself, and like people act like there isn't. And like I think that's the thing that gets me the most is like there really is ways to present yourself and ways to go about things properly. Like I'm all for the like art is art and like you should just create whatever the fuck you want to create. It's all an expression of what you're feeling at the time. I made this song here. I created this piece here. I was going through this at the time. Like art's totally that. Don't get me wrong. It 100% is. But the same people that I see talking about how like engagements and like business and all this other shit like doesn't matter are the same people that complain about their music like not really getting ran up and their music not really like and their content not getting any interactions, you know what I mean? So I think that's the really shitty thing about that is just like they kind of are just like double dipping here as to where they're trying to like make a point, and that's really not what this is. Like if you want to be successful in music, like there's ways to just present yourself, and there's ways that you move, and there's ways to market yourself to appeal to people, and get your music in the right place, and like all of those things that I just mentioned can be in the confines of your own aesthetic and comfortability. Like if you're comfortable with the shit, then that's fine. You know what I mean? Like putting out an album and promoting it properly and dropping it with cover art and tweeting it in a way that people want to engage with it and doing post drop content and pre drop content and all sorts of promo, like that shit matters. Like you're fucking smoking dick if you don't think that shit matters. Like so at the end of the day, like do what you want and don't ever think there's any rules to this shit. Yo, it's good, Bird. I hope you're well. But in all reality, like that shit does matter. Like if you care about this shit, like and really want to be somewhere in 10 years, 7 years, 8 years, however the fuck long you've been in the game, like put your head in it. Like take yourself seriously and people are going to take you seriously. Like I'm not sure that's like too like hard of a concept to like understand, you know what I mean? Like that shit's kind of like a no-brainer. And yo, what the fuck's poppin' bananas? How are you, King? But it's just like you can't have it both ways, man. Like you literally just can't have it both ways. And I just think that when you go to release music and you kind of just like copy and paste the SoundCloud link and you just let it like do like what it does, like and you see it not do as many numbers, I think that's like a telltale sign as to where like it's like, dude, you gotta present yourself better. Like you gotta I don't know, dude, like it just goes back to the point where it's just like you gotta take yourself seriously if you want other people to take you seriously. Like, if you want to be a meme rapper, you want to be an aesthetic rapper, you want to do all that just extra bullshit, like, go right the fuck ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. But when nobody takes you fucking seriously, um, like, don't be surprised. That's not on that, man. Like, I just thought that was like a really funny tweet because like people like want to prove themselves so bad that like you don't need to follow any guidelines or anything like that. And like I think they're absolutely correct. There are no guidelines to this shit, but in reality, bro, like you really have to like carry yourself in a way that motherfuckers um are gonna want to fuck with you. Like it's not even about being like super serious and professional and all this other shit. Like motherfucker, like don't you want this as a job? Like I'm confused. Like I'm genuinely confused. Like don't you like want to like have a career in the arts and music and all that other shit? Like don't you want to do all those things? Like if you don't, then go ahead, copy and paste SoundCloud links all fucking day. You know what I mean? Go right the fuck ahead. No problem. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't turn around and complain that nobody wants to fuck with you because you present yourself like dog shit and you don't even care about what your art like looks like. Like I never understood like trying to um like work tirelessly and on like a lot of projects for hours, put your heart and soul into something and then present it like dog shit. Like I don't understand that. And that's just something I think a lot of people need to ponder. You know what I mean? Like, people really gotta understand that shit. So, that's that on that. Um, the next subject that we're gonna be talking about is, of course, like, kinda, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because it's kinda corny. And, people are just fucking stupid. So, you don't want to waste too much time on that shit. But regardless, so last week I spoke on the baby situation, and we sort of had a lengthy discussion about what's wrong about that and how it's not fucking fake woke cancel culture and shit like that. And if you want if you want people to like fuck with you, like you can't say fucked up shit. Like it's that simple. Like people really want to make it out to be like something that it's not. And yeah. So last week, he apologized. He posted the apology on Instagram, said what he said, yada 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 yada. Well, um, it was just like this photo on Instagram that he like turned the comments off of and shit like that, which already that's kind of corny. But I guess fucking he deleted the apology post, and everybody's roasting him for it. And in reality, like I think he should be roasted for it. Like truly, like what the fuck are you doing? And like I see people's like dog shit takes like, yeah, he was speaking facts. Um you're just trying to like cancel him, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And brother, like let me fucking tell you, like all the internet weirdo shit aside, nobody's gonna stop him in real life from doing shit. But your public perception as an artist is important. You want to make money, you want to continue doing shows, you want to build the relationships, you want to have a long lasting foundation for you, your family, your kids when you're at that point. When you're at the point that he's at in 2021, you don't go fucking grabbing a mic and fucking talking all the bullshit he talked, bro, and expect people to be like, oh yeah, that's no big deal, bro. That's no big deal. Like, superstar or not, and a homie comes around me and says some fucked up ass wild shit, I'm gonna check him for it. 100%. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck did you just say? You know how fucking stupid you sound? Like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, I think people are looking way too deep into it. Like, people want to bring up Pop Smoke and Eminem and all this other shit. Brother, none of them addressed a fucking crowd of like 10,000 people talking about HIV and AIDS and all this other shit, bro. The clip's just gross. And like I said last week, like, he's not the first artist to go in front of a crowd and say some crazy shit. And he's definitely not going to be the last. But at the end of the day, like, it's not that deep. Like, you don't have to look too far into it to see why people don't fuck with him. Like, just think about it. Like, first of all, the real dangerous shit that he did was talk about HIV and AIDS like he was still in the 1980s talking about, yeah, those diseases that people die in from fucking in 2 weeks or whatever. Bro, nobody fucking dies in 2 weeks anymore, bro. Are you fucking what? And he's like, yeah, all y'all motherfuckers sucking dick out in the parking lot and yada yada yada. Bro, just wilding out. Mad offensive shit. Like, it's not in a song, it's not in an argument, it's not this, it's not that. Like, these are the, like, comparisons that people are trying to make, and I think it's the most craziest shit. Like, really crazy. Like, think about it, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, attacking people on that level in, like, a public way when you're a public figure is literally, like, career. You know the word I'm about to use. Like, it's literally career suicide. 100%. So, for anybody to go and do that type of shit, bro, like, you're fucking stupid. Like, bro, if I was his manager, like I said last week, bro, when I was fucking ranting my ass off and I was really pissed off and shit, like, I would have been flipping tables, 110%. I would have been like, brother, like, are you fucking for real right now? Like you're not serious, right? I don't understand who the fuck let him do that, who the fuck the DJ was that was like putting the ad libs behind it. Like, bro, like, that was the dumbest fucking publicity stunt that I've ever seen in my life. Like, cause like whatever felt like he like felt the need to go up there and say that, and then like got fucked up when people didn't want to fuck with him. Like, hello? Like, people making comparisons about like, oh, this one's not as canceled because he did something more fucked up, and this one's not as canceled because he did this that's fucked up. Oh, and he's white and he's black. So it's the whole bullshit, bro. It's the whole type of bullshit as to where it's just like, brother, it's literally not that fucking deep. Like, you say some fucked up shit, people don't want to fuck with you. Black, white, gay, straight, doesn't fucking matter. What? So HIV and AIDS is just a exclusively gay and fucking um homosexual disease? Um, no. The fuck? You literally fucking cut your finger open and get fucking AIDS, bro. Fucking HIV and shit. Like, are you serious? Like, so the context that everything was fucked up. I think he fully deserved to get fucking booted for it because that's what you fucking do. Like, And you can't compare shit like Pop Smoke and Eminem and all this other shit, saying shit in songs that's fucked up and offensive. Because at the end of the day, one of them's fucking dead. One of them doesn't give a shit and didn't say it in front of a crowd. The other one is literally one of the hottest fucking hip hop artists in 2021 saying that in front of a crowd. Like, hello? Like, does that not make any sense to anybody? Like, as to why that's happening? Like, motherfucker, they don't care. Like, and like, for people to bring up Pop Smoke is actually fucked up because he's not even here to defend himself. And I think that's fucking weird. So that argument's fucking invalid as shit. So I don't know. If you did get this far in the show, definitely, definitely leave some comments and let me know what the fuck you think about this whole situation. If you think that he was speaking facts, you're literally just fucking brain dead. Go read a book, and I'll literally block you. But other than that, give me your opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what is a fact? Like a true fact is he said some stupid shit. 100%. And he tried to apologize for it, deleted the apology, and now everybody's on his ass even more. Well, I yeah, I sit there and just shrug my shoulders, like, I don't, you know, well, that's what you get. But regardless, that's that on that. The baby's fucking homophobic, I guess. Like, there's plenty of weird artists people support that are fucking fucked up, but because he's not the first one, and I think people like this is the first one of our generation that we've like literally like roasted because like when that did happen back in like the 80s and 90s with bands and all types of artists, like motherfuckers roasted them too. They got roasted. Like a lot of these people that got canceled back in the day are still canceled today. Like it's no different. And why? Because motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you. I'm gonna cut you off. Like I don't get that. You hurt somebody's feelings. You say some offensive ass rude shit, and you're like, why don't nobody want to fuck with me anymore? That's fucked up. Like, are you? I need his fucking gas plug because this guy's smoking fucking straight dope. So, nonetheless, um, that's really it. To be honest, there's not much more to say about that because I just think people just are just like trying to make it into like a whole like skin color thing or like a this thing or that thing like and like any argument they bring up is like either a dead guy or like somebody that like is not relevant. Like the baby's relevant. You know what I mean? So do with that information what you will, but um hats off to him, I guess, for like having the balls to do that because I don't think like a lot of people would. Like even if you were like a homophobe like in the closet and like you secretly hated gay people, like I still think that like people would just stand on the apology and just kind of fake it. Like the fact that he deleted it and was like, "Nah, fuck y'all, I'm homophobic as shit," is like really nutty to me. Like that's pretty ballsy. So, I guess that's one thing. The fuck? Holy shit, they're tasing each other. Man, my shoulder hurts. I bet it does. What the fuck was that interaction, bro? Only here live on Music Mondays are we gonna see these fucking NPCs literally pull out tasers and start fucking tasing each other. Jesus Christ. So, Saw my story? Oh yeah, you fucked your shit up. For sure. 100% you did. In the window? Yeah, I don't even want to know how the fuck that interaction happened, bro. That was quite the engagement, yeah. So, back to schedule though. We have one review tonight, and we had a couple submissions as well. But our one review is actually really fire. First time submitting to Music Mondays, and it was actually somebody I really enjoyed, and I always really get excited when I see new faces, and it's actually like decent work. So without further ado, before I continue this, submissions will be live for episode 30 of Music Mondays, which is a big one. So if you'd like to submit for episode 30 next week, which is next Monday from right now, so that'll be August 16th. If you'd like to submit for August 16th, submissions will be live tomorrow on August 10th. Just make sure you follow us on all social media at All Music Mondays, Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit. That's where you'll find all the submission details. So, submissions live tomorrow, but tonight is what we're focused on. Before I continue, let me just link this song in chat. And the name of our solo artist of the night is Rude Boy Romeo, and he submitted a track titled Resist. And it's actually really nostalgic, and I'll get into that, and I'll tell you why. Yo, it's good, Blaze. But, um, Rude Boy Romeo is a first-time submitting artist here on Music Mondays, and like I said, he submitted a track titled Resist, and I kicked on this track and didn't really have an initial reaction because it was rather short. It's about a minute, but it's like the most journey-filled minute, and it brings you back to a time in the underground where everything was sort of different and prospering, and everybody was really doing their own thing. And I think Rude Boy Romeo really has a good sound going on here, especially with this track Resist. So, my initial thoughts, wonderful dark lo-fi sample sticks out like instantly 100%. But Romeo's flow sets the tone for this track, to be honest, and his lyrics match like really perfectly with this beat, like really good. Um, Mainly lyrical content, talking about his love interests and how he feels emotionally. But I think it's the really dark underground tone that really grabs you and makes this track unique. Because this isn't a sound that's easily replicatable in just a good fashion. And I think Rude Boy Romeo definitely hits the nail for sure. But I'm just like a super sucker for anything like nostalgic, and this brings like the dark Raider Clan sort of 2016, 2015, 20 like 14 days, and it just it just hits you differently. And I think he did really well, not only with the track itself, but the cover art and how he presents himself. I think Rude Boy Romeo really has a good aesthetic going on. I think him as an artist can do really good things if he keeps doing unique things and is himself. Um, in a world where everybody's trying to do like the same thing and do a bunch of hyperpop bullshit and all that stuff, it was really a pleasure to see an artist like this kind of take their own spin on the underground sound. So all in all, I really enjoy this song as a whole. for what it is, to be honest, and as well as the presentation because, like I said, the cover is dope. His artist aesthetic is great. The way he carries himself is great. So, wonderful track from Rude Boy Romeo. Go check him out. Go follow him on all social medias. He'll be linked below in the description, of course, track and chat as well. But, nonetheless, that's our solo submission for this week, chat. Quick review, but really, really, really cool artist. Go check him out. Go show him some love. Of course, he'll be linked in the description, like I said. But that's that. You're doing a normal stream after this? Yeah. I am. But before I close this off and do a quick outro, I just want to thank everybody for their continued support of Music Mondays and all the artists that continue to find us and show love and come through and actually watch the podcast and everybody else who originally submitted to us back in our super early days in like spring and all that. So big shout out to all our supporters for sure. 'Cause what's next is actually insane. Our new website is 10 times better than our old one. It's on par with where we deserve to be. And I'm just really excited to bring you guys more written content, get all the podcast episodes on there. Just really, really make this what it can be. And especially as to where, like, every underground brand is so dry right now, and nobody's really doing, like, a good underground hub. Like, nobody's posting music, nobody's looking for music, nobody's doing anything. Like, all these writers are fucking dog shit. They're all fucking college kids from Ohio that have no underground experience and don't know shit. 90% of them are fucking pay to play. Like, there's less than 5 I can think of right now that are valid underground brands. So, why Ohio? I don't fucking know, because there's this one fucking square from Ohio that finessed his way into writing, to be honest. It's just the first one to come to mind. But a lot of those aren't shit, and I can think of less than 5 that are, sort of worthy and really dope. Lyrical Lemonade and a lot of those dudes over there are really fire. A lot of the artists that I used to feature would move from me to Lyrical Lemonade, and then past that, they just blew the fuck up in terms of the underground. And there's really levels to this shit, man. And I've always taken pride and pleasure in being the stepping stone for a lot of these guys and giving them an opportunity to have a platform and say their piece and do the things that they want to do. Like, I've done this for a long time, and this is what I will continue to do. And the team that I have right now compared to where I was last month is definitely a step in the right direction. I'm not trying to rush anything, and we're taking it day by day. So, nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Closing thoughts. Audio issues will be fixed by next week. Everything will be in tip-top shape. Big episode next week, number 30. We've been doing this for about 6 months. But submissions open tomorrow for episode 30. Make sure you follow us on all social media at All Music Mondays. We'll be live next week on the 16th, I believe it was. Yeah, on August 16th, episode 30 will be live. But I'll be live after this with a normal stream. Probably zombies and all that stuff. But Music Mondays continues, doing well. I hope everybody else is doing well. Shout out to everybody who's submitting and keep submitting to us as well. But I'll catch you guys next week for episode 30. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll be live in like 5 minutes. So later, chat. Be safe. I love you guys. See you on YouTube.